In this video, I'm going to show you 10 different offer techniques that have led to over $10 million for me. Recently, I applied them to a new webinar that I did. So far, on a small test scale, has generated over $700,000 in sales, and it's just the beginning. I think it's going to break our previous promotional record, which was $57.9 million. My name is Jason Fladlien. I'm the webinar GOAT, and I'm the offer strategist. So let's break it down so you can use these to make better offers to make you more money. Number one, spend 80% of your time on the offer. So then what is the offer? The simplest definition I can give you is it has two parts, the core and the bonuses. The core is what they pay for, and the bonuses are what they get for free. The goal of any offer is to make people feel more expensive to not buy it than it is to buy it. That will cost them more to say no than it will to get them to say yes. For this new product that we launched, is called the Consumable System. In April of this year, I flew my business partner, Wilson Matos, across the country from Florida to LA. We sat 2 days in a room for 8 hours per day, and a majority of that time was spent on how can we make an offer so good that people would feel dumb if they didn't purchase it. And then after that, we had partners in this offer. One flew in from Florida as well, and the other one flew in from Oklahoma, and we spent another day together refining the offer further. So if you want to chop down a tree, the sharper the axe you have, the easier it is to chop down the tree. So that's why an offer is so important, and that's why we spend the majority of our time on the offer itself. Secret number two, every offer needs a strong, compelling reason why. So think about it. Somebody came up to you and says, here's my Ferrari, I don't want it anymore, $10,000. You wouldn't say, oh my God, what a great deal. You would say, hold on a second, this doesn't seem right. Now, what if that person had a monk robe on? They said, I just joined an ashram. I'm going to India. I don't want my worldly possessions anymore. I just need money to get there. I need to buy a ticket and a couple other things. So just please take this Ferrari off my hand, $10,000 and it's yours. It's done. You're going to be more likely to believe it. The other component about having a reason why is this. If it seems like it was offered under ordinary conditions, then how could the offer be extraordinary? And it can't. And so because great offers always have great stories around them, it's inconspicuous in its absence if you don't tell that story, that reason why. Now, for the offer we just did, the Consumable System, I actually had two reasons why. I had an initial reason why, and then we did another reason why later for a bonus. I'm going to give you the first reason why, and for this webinar, I wrote it out word for word, so I'm going to read the reason why to you. It goes like this. Now, I get to make you an offer that would be impossible under normal conditions, save for one key fact. In 2014, when Manuel was just starting his e-commerce journey, he attended a webinar presentation I did on selling physical products, and he invested $3,500 in that program and $30,000 more to come to me personally to learn the ins and outs of the e-commerce business. And then he used that knowledge to help build out multiple 9-figure brands. And because I helped him so much, I have leverage. I can get him to make a deal to you that he wouldn't even think of making for anyone else. And that was how I teed up the offer that we made. It is an extraordinary story, and it's 100% true. And the reality is, the only way I could actually make a deal and get him to do everything I did was because of the debt that he owed to me because of how I helped him when he got started. So you should think about this when you create offers. What is the story that led to the offer? And the better the story that leads to the offer, the more impactful the offer can be when you present it. Secret number three, spend the least amount of time on the core part of the offer. So I like to call this mullet technique. You know, the old school Joe Dirt mullet, short in front for the fellas, long in back for the ladies. So I think of it like this. Short in front for the core offer, what they pay for, long in back for all the free value they get, which are the bonuses. Most people do it the opposite way. They go on and on and on. If you get this in the product and you get that, and here's the 15 different bullet points per module, and it takes 5 minutes per module to explain in the offer, and there's 7 modules, and they're 35 minutes in. After they've done their whole spiel, then they tell you where to go to get it and how much it cost. I like to do it the other way. I want to tell them the minimum amount of information needed to then tell them where to go to sign up and get it, link that to the price, and then stack value, stack value, stack value, stack value. So in the Consumable System webinar, I have 18 slides on here's what you get, Here's how much it is to invest in it. Here's where you go to invest. Now, out of those 18 slides, 11 of them are modules. I did one module per slide, one sentence per module. So it took me less than 2 minutes to cover all of the core elements of what they were purchasing, in this case, which was an information product. And then 76 slides just for the bonuses. We spend this amount of time short and front on the core offer. Here's what you're paying for. Here's what you get. Here's how you get it. And then long and back for look at all this extra free value you get in terms of bonuses. So key lesson here, spend more time on the free stuff that they get, less time on the stuff they pay for. Secret number 4, make the bonuses more valuable than the core product. So way back in the day, Wells Fargo as a company, they actually started off guarding the cargo that would come from the old Wild West. And they would sit with the shotguns on their laps, making sure no bandits were going to take over and steal the money. And then later on, they became a bank. Now, in the old days, they used to run this really killer offer that says, if you come to Wells Fargo and open up a brand new business account with us, we'll give you a free shotgun, which I think is kind of ironic because are they trying to create now people robbing the banks? I don't know. The amount of people who were willing to open up a bank account that they didn't even need just to get a free shotgun was staggering. The partners at Honeycomb, they came to us and they said, we want to sell this software. And the software was absolutely incredible, killer, best of its class software. So they came into the business thinking they were going to sell the software. When they left, we had talked them into giving the software away for free for the first year, in selling an information product, selling the training of how to launch and grow a private label supplement business. We did all of that work, all of that setup, so then when I presented on a webinar, the software was the free bonus. Number 5, price anchor. Price anchor both the core offer, price anchor the bonuses. This is the formula that I use. Here's what it's worth to me. Here's what I should charge for it. Here's what I normally charge for it. Here's the special deal you get because of whatever reason. So I could say this is worth millions to me. Others have paid $10,000 for information just like this that wasn't even as good. We traditionally sell it on our website for $4,997. If you act fast enough before this webinar special offer expires, you can get it for just whatever. It's a silly technique. I get it. I've tried to sell without it, and I always convert less when I don't use it. And because it only takes like 2 minutes to put it into any presentation vehicle you're using to sell, I just fill it in there, it's done, and I make more money. Now we want to do this with the bonuses as well. And the bonuses are, I establish a value that's really high, and then I drop it to free. Software is normally about $4,000 per year. What a great price anchor. $4,000, you get it free. The second bonus we had was the AI prompt library. There are courses right now in the AI space that are selling for $2,000 that are not as good as this library that I have for you. It is yours for free. A third bonus that we offered were standard operating procedures, SOPs, a library of over 50 of them. If you hired somebody to come into your business and to develop these SOPs for you, it would cost you $10,000. Yours free. Secret number 6, use dramatic demonstration. So if you ever seen a Billy Mays infomercial, oftentimes they would pick products based solely on, can we demonstrate this in a few seconds and blow people's minds? Let's cut a hole in this parachute, let's put tape on it, and then jump out of an airplane. Now, information is a little trickier. So we oftentimes think when we're creating bonuses is, can we create a version of this bonus that is specifically made to be demonstrable? So the AI prompts were a great example of that. I didn't just put it in a Google Doc. I didn't just put it in a members area. We put it in a Notions library, and I could show, here's the things, and I could click on one and it would slide out like an opening and closing of a desk drawer, and I would push the button and it would flash on the screen, and then I would do it again for the next one. And so we took what was a good bonus and we made it great, simply thinking about how do we demo it. For the software itself, I believe I did 7 separate demonstrations. So I'd show a little bit over here, then I'd show a little bit later, then I'd show a little bit more when I was talking about something else. Everything was orchestrated, but because no demo lasted more than 30 seconds and each one felt fresh and exciting and new, it really compounded the value. People were like, oh my God, what else does it do? But at the same time, they could fully understand and appreciate without distraction, I want that. I saw it do this. unbelievable. I gotta have that. Secret number 7, have your bonuses hit multiple modalities. I see this problem happen all the time in the information business. They sell you information. Bonus 1 is more information. Bonus 2 is more information. Bonus 3 is more information. Bonus 4 is more information. Even in non-information offers, more of the same will at best add incremental value. At worst, it will subtract value. They'll look at it and say, I gotta learn even more? And then they don't buy when they would have bought if you didn't have the damn bonuses in the first place. So as a rule of thumb, every offer that I make, I want bonuses to hit multiple modalities if possible. So for this offer, some of the modalities that we ran is software is a modality. The AI library is a modality. It is a copy and paste resource that is non-informational. Another bonus we had was the SOPs. So standard operating procedures. That's not information, that's a process that you follow. We had another bonus called the Hive community. And so community isn't information, it's a way for people to get together and support each other. We had another bonus that was a real-time case study where Manuel, who has sold 9 figures worth of supplements, says we're launching a new supplement brand. We're following the very same course that you are investing in today. You can watch us and look over our shoulders and interact with us, a real-time case study. Secret number 8, have a dramatic reveal. What's more important, the punchline or the setup? The answer is always the setup. So when I'm thinking about how do I reveal the bonus, I want to have a build up to it. I want to have excitement around it, especially the very best bonus, and then reveal it and blow people's minds. So what we did for the consumable system is I showed the software. Here is what the premier level of the software is. So this is the $297 version of the software. And then I showed them, hey, it's limited in this way. So the first way and what it was limited was the number of SKUs available that they could have access to private label the supplements. And then I crossed it out. You get unlimited. And then I showed them transactions. Monthly transactions are normally this. They're gated by this software. You get unlimited. Now the people are starting to get really excited. Sales channels, you normally are limited to these many. Not anymore. You get unlimited. The setup fee for using this software, you'll never pay it. And people get really excited. You get a month of it. No, you get 2 months. Wait, actually, you get 3 months. Scratch that, you get 6 months. Now let's just go all the way in. You get 1 full year of the software. A version that nobody will ever be able to invest in publicly. You get 1 full year. And people are just going nuts at this point because the buildup has been there for so long. And I got them excited. I got them thinking it was one thing, then I made it better, then I made it better, then I made it better, then I made it better. So think about not just how do I create the most killer bonus possible, how do I set it up for the dramatic reveal? Secret number 9, leverage exclusivity. In this particular case, and I'd already talked about it before, but we made a version of the software that nobody could ever buy at any price. They get a more enhanced version of it, and they get a year of it for free. And then secret number 10, your offer is an organic thing. It's not a static thing. So always think about how can I improve this? How can I sub this bonus out and put a better version of that bonus here? What has happened today that would make a killer bonus tomorrow? What are some tweaks that I can do to take a bonus that wasn't easy to demonstrate and make it easy to demonstrate? Am I using a whole bunch of proof for my bonuses? The more proof that we can cram into a bonus on its effectiveness and on the claims you make related to that bonus, the better. So a bonus is always a work in progress. An offer is always a work in progress. I don't care how good it is, it can always be made better. So we always try to better our best. These are 10 secrets to killer offers. I think for this new offer that we're rocking out, if fingers crossed, I think it will do more than $57 million, which is what our last offer did. Now, if you're interested in some of these concepts, I can dive deep further into them in future YouTube videos, such as reason whys, more on price anchoring, the techniques of foreshadowing, the concept of push-pull technique, intention, all that and more. They all help when it comes to making killer offers. Those are additional edges. But for now, focus on just 1 or 2 of these secrets to create killer offers. Let me know how it works for you. I'll see you in the next video.